Well, good morning, world. It was -4 when I got up this morning. It's all the way up to -2. So I figure, heck, it's a heat wave. Might as well get out here and work while it's nice and cozy and warm. Got my red light to put up. Here's part of what I'm thinking about doing. I was thinking about these two little mounting brackets. They're actually made to be mounted to a pole. You can see they're kind of rounded. And if I put these up against the side of the house, obviously the wind is going to blow this thing, and these things will be kind of digging into the side of the house. So I was thinking about taking a plate like this, sticking it right over there and drilling my hole, putting my bolt through that hole and up so that plate would be hard up against the side of the house, and I'll leave a little crack for the wires to come through. Like maybe I'll drill a hole in the plate so that each one sits out like that. I'm also going to fill this up with silicone so that water that runs down in here won't run up inside the light. And just struck me as something I should do this morning or last night while I was thinking this thing over. And I'll probably also silicone the top of this just to kind of keep water from getting down in there. With that said, I'm going to open my door and drill the holes for these plates. Drill a couple holes in my wall, see if I can go ahead and hang this thing up on the side of the building there. And I got to do some measuring on the building because I want my top bolt to come out right up there, right where the top, where the wall, just below where the wall meets the ceiling. And I probably want to plan so that I don't wind up drilling through a stud. If I could get on one side or the other of a stud, it'd be better. Another option I thought about was putting lag bolts right into a stud, but I think I'd rather have a bolt all the way through the wall. Like when I put that Volkswagen up there, if you look up above the door, you can see where there's a bolt and a big old plate. And there's another bolt and a big old plate up in the attic, and that Volkswagen is literally bolted through the wall with a steel plate. And that's the same thing I'm going to do with this red light. I'm going to put a bolt through the wall, put a steel plate up there. So with all that said, I'll hush and drill my holes for this. I'm going to be using some rod. I got some outside there. Some of this kind of rod is what I'll use to mount it to the building. Well, you know what? Rod's bigger than my holes. Well, I might decide to make a trip to the store and get some smaller rod. We'll see. We'll sort that out.